Welcome to another edition of the Trent Cruz Show. We're talking about racism in Minnesota schools. We have some very special guests. We have a mother and some students from Cambridge Middle School. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Kaylee. I'm Monty.
Monty goes to the ALC.
Okay.
So it's not only going on at the middle school, it's going on at the ALC too.
Okay. And where about in Minnesota are you guys at?
Cambridge, Minnesota.
Cambridge, Minnesota.
Cambridge. Okay. And just what grade what grade are you guys in?
I'm in 8th. I'm in 10th.
Okay, so you're in eighth at Cambridge. You're in 10th at ALC.
Yeah.
So what? Tell me what. So what happened?
Okay. So I wasn't at school today, but my friend, she texted me because we had a sub in our class today, and he was showing this black movie, and this kid walked out because the sub said nigga, and the kids kept saying Negro and all, like nigga and all that stuff, and that's why that kid walked out.
He can get out.
And yeah.
So the teacher said the N word today at Cambridge Middle School.
Yep, and he's a sub.
And he's a substitute teacher.
Yeah.
He comes into school. He says the N word, and then the other students, white students, start saying it too.
Yep.
And so, and a black student heard this and walked out.
Yep.
Okay, and this happened.
And then
yeah.
Kaylee's friend talked to the assistant principal, Mrs. Anderson. Oh, and her words were, "Oh, I'll talk to the teacher. That's it. That's how they handle things. Oh, we'll talk to them." Or sometimes they don't even deal with it because Kaylee hears the N word on a daily basis.
When was the So what was another time that when was another time that you heard the N word being used at the school?
This kid, he was white. He came up to me and called me a nigger out of nowhere, and I'm like, why are you saying nigger? Why did you call me a nigger? I'm like, don't ever call me a nigger again. And he's like, oh, he told me to shut up and walked away. And yeah. And like us, black kids don't get in trouble for saying nigga or nigger.
I thought you said you did get in trouble.
We do get in trouble for saying that, but the white kids don't.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So after this white kid comes up to you, calls you the N word, what happened after that? Did you tell the principal, your principal's name is Chad, right?
Yeah.
Did he say, what did Chad say about this?
I talked to Miss Anderson about it. She said she would talk to him. That's all what she said.
The assistant principal takes care of all that.
Yeah.
The other principal, you never see him.
Yeah. He only talks to the boys at our school. He don't talk to the girls.
So did he ever talk to the boy that called you nigger?
I don't know.
Was he still in school?
Yeah.
Did he ever, do you think he was he ever suspended or anything like that? See him in detention or anything because of that?
Nope.
No type of mediation or anything? Did they ever call both of you guys to the office and talk about it or anything like that?
Nope.
What so you're and this happened this year, right?
Yeah.
What about when you were in 7th grade? Did you hear the N word being used at all a lot?
No, because we were in like distant learning. That's when like COVID hit. So I was online in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we from AOC, can you chime in real quick? What's your name?
Monty.
Marnie?
Yeah.
So what happened?
I just get called like the hard R sometimes, and all they do is they don't even really talk to them. They don't really care.
I thought that one incident the kid got 1 day of suspension and he continues to do it.
Yeah, but that was the one
Talk
time.
about that
That's
incident.
because he got suspended. Okay, so he said a racist joke in class, I guess. I don't really know. I wasn't in that class, and they sent him out. And then when I was in the hallway, he called me nigger, and I brought it up to the teacher, but like I didn't really care, and I told her not to bring it up because I don't know, and she did, and they just suspended him for 1 day, and that was it.
So just for 1 day. And has that ever happened there again after that, or any other students?
No, they don't really care. The student that did it always says that, and he's known to be racist, but they don't really do anything about it.
Wow.
So after that, he's done it?
He's done it before that and after that.
And there's nothing happening, nothing's being done about it.
He does it all the time, him and his friends, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. So and in the other school, you guys told your principals about it and what's happened?
They really don't do anything. They just talk to the kids and tell them not, or I don't know. They just talk to the kids. They don't get no suspensions or in trouble for it.
Miss Brash, have you spoken with any of the administration at the school about these incidents, about the racism at the Cambridge Middle School?
I sent an email to John Druby and I told him that it's ridiculous and how nothing ever gets done and it needs to be addressed. And he maybe said 2 words to Kaylee and that was it. And from my understanding, this goes on a lot. I'm not the only parent, so I want other parents to know they're not alone because it's going on. Because I read online a lot about, parents who are like, this district is so prejudiced and nobody does anything. They sweep it under the rug, and it's true. My kids have been here since they were young, and when Lakin was in middle school, he got called the N-word, and all they did was talk to the kid. But it's like, maybe you should have did more than that, like get them together. And I don't know. They just don't do a lot about it.
So as a mother, what do you think they should be doing about this?
They should be teaching the kids about, not everybody's equal. They should have more harsher punishment. 1 day isn't going to teach them anything. Get the parents involved. I don't know the answer because these kids are learning this from the adults.
Yeah, and
learned behavior.
So in this area, this is in Asante County, or where's this at again?
Isani County.
District 911, Isani Cambridge School District.
Yeah.
And so is it kind of racist around that school? Is there a lot of racist activity or?
There's a lot of racial comments. My other son that's at work, he had a white kid call him a porch monkey and the N-word and say all this stuff. And my son called me and he was very upset. I had to calm him down. And I said, do you understand that? Don't ruin your life over somebody that's ignorant. You know your value. You know who you are. And then after that, he calmed down. But he's a teenager. He wanted to beat the kid up. I said, that's not going to solve anything. That's just going to get you in trouble. The cops are going to come after you and not that kid. I said, even the neighbors have called my one son a coon and the N-word and told my other son Black lives don't matter. It's everywhere around here. and it's getting worse. And then now I find out my daughter's going through it, and it's like, come on, people don't need to be like that. I
Kaylee, what do
mean,
you think?
nobody. Go ahead.
Um,
What do you got? What do you think should be done?
I
Um,
think it just needs to be under control because it just has gotten worse through the years. People are just like the kids in that school are bad. Like they're really racist now, and some of the teachers are too. I think it just needs to be under control. And
will you? Can when you say some of the teachers too? What do you mean by that?
like um like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know.
Well, you said when the they get on the black kids for saying the N word, like how they talk, the slang, and then they get on them, but the white kids can sit there and say it in front of them. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but like uh I this
Kaylee's
one
nervous.
teacher, no, this one teacher, I don't know what teacher, was racist towards me. I forgot what they said, but they're racist towards me this one day. And I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, the teachers can be racist sometimes.
And so, what do you think should be done about racist teachers? What can be done to make sure that the teachers are more equitable in Cambridge Middle School? That they're treating everybody fairly.
Um, I think that,
Racist shouldn't be working there. I
yeah,
think.
some of the teachers should get fired for that. Like, there's, I don't know. I don't know how to put
Better
this in words.
training.
What?
You
Do
don't know
they
how to
need
put it
to?
in words. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have a lot of teachers that look like you there, or any teachers that look like you?
No, not at all. None
How
of them
many
are black.
Yeah, it should
teachers?
be diversity there with the teachers
No.
and the other, not just the kids, the teachers, the administrators, everything.
Every single one of them are white. Yeah.
That's what I want to ask. Are all the teachers and the staff white at your school?
Yes. Yes.
So do you think there should be more teachers of color
Yeah.
in Cambridge Middle School?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. And to the kids that were calling you the N word, what do you think that should happen? And to the kids that were saying Negro today and all that. And the substitute teacher, what do you think should happen?
Okay, I think that substitute teacher should get fired because he had no reason to say that. But I think those kids should actually get a punishment because they don't have a reason to go around saying the N word or any of that. That's not acceptable. And they
Can't
know
imagine how that kid
black
felt.
people in our school too. So it's like, no, don't go around saying that when you know there's different colored people in our school.
Can we bring the other student in briefly? What do you think should happen to racist teachers in your school? Are there any teachers of color at your school, first of all?
No.
Is any administrators, teacher, anybody non-white?
Mm-mm.
What do you think the school should do? Should the school do better at hiring people that look like us?
Yeah.
Okay. And for the people who've called you guys the N-word, what do you think? What do you want to see happen?
They should just get in trouble for it. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to say it. Like, I get in trouble for saying it. Like, they be telling me to stop saying it and stuff. But then when the white kids say it, they don't even care.
But see, not to cut you off,
Go ahead.
when they're saying it, I don't know, they have their little slang. They're not saying it to be racist. They're talking amongst each other.
Right.
But when the other kids are saying it, for example, the white kids, they're actually being mean.
Exactly. So this is does this affect, like, does this make you want to go to school when you know that they're using the word like that? Does it make you want to go to class? How does it, do you think it impacts your ability to learn?
Yeah, for sure it does. Is it for you?
Not so much, because I've learned to like ignore it because it's gone on for a while.
Lonnie, you're a tough cookie.
That's good. I'm glad that you guys are able to still put up with all that and learn in a hostile environment. But our children shouldn't have to put up with bullying
No.
or racism while they're in school trying to get an education. So this is just like our first interview. We kind of wanted to see what's going on, what's happening out there. Want to bring you guys back next week around the same time. What's today? Monday? Let's get together again next Monday at the same time, and we'll talk about what's happening and see if there's any if we might have to do some other activities to bring light to what's happening out there in your school district.
Okay.
Thank you for coming on and talking about this. This program will be rebroadcasted on www.blacktvs.com or Black Watch Television on your Roku channel.
Okay.
Thank you. You guys have a great week.
Yeah.
See you Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.